Welcome back. Good morning, San Diego. Time now is 6:30 and the sun is coming up. I hope you all have a good day. The San Diego Day of Giving is today, with a day of volunteering set for tomorrow. Joining me now to talk about this year's campaign is President and CEO of the United Way of San Diego County, Nancy Sasaki, and CEO and Executive Director of Elder Help of San Diego, Deborah Martin. Both are regulars here at KUSI. Welcome to you both. Happy Thursday morning.
Happy Thursday morning.
Why don't you take the ball first and run with it? Tell us about what today's all about.
Well, today is San Diego Gives. Today is the day that we encourage people to go online, sandiegogives.org, and give money to the charity or the nonprofit that you love the most. Or maybe you'll find one online that you've never heard of that really speaks to your heart. So give generously.
And then just looking ahead to tomorrow is?
Day of Service.
Which is?
Tomorrow, San Diego Gives and partnering with all these nonprofits in San Diego, approximately 30 of us, and Elder Help, we're putting together toiletry kits for seniors who are alone in their home, and we're always focused on health and wellness, but there's opportunities all over San Diego to volunteer for a cause that might be of interest to you, whether it's beautification projects or cleaning up this animal sanctuary and making backpack supplies for students. So there's a wide range of choices online.
So this is an important 48-hour period.
Absolutely.
You know, in reading and preparing for our conversation, I didn't realize how many nonprofits there are. I mean, it's a job just weeding through them all, isn't it?
It pretty much is. There are a lot of nonprofits in San Diego County. Some of them have staff, some are just run by volunteers. We're working with over 338 are a part of San Diego Gives, and over 30 are a part of San Diego Gives Volunteer Day tomorrow. So there's a lot of opportunities, a lot of things that people can do. You can give of your money, you can give of your time, so lots of things to do.
Is part of your gig saying, okay, now, because not all nonprofits are created equal, right?
Correct.
So, I mean, is part of your job identifying the ones that are, in your eyes, legit?
Well, certainly for the Day of Service tomorrow, we have vetted all of those nonprofits to make sure that they are legitimate nonprofits, that their Day of Service and the project is one that is giving back to the community. All the money and all the service projects stay here in San Diego County. So it's a lot of work.
This is an expensive place to live, and it's a tough economic time, and not everyone can just keep writing those $100 checks, those $1,000 checks. So the other way to do this, if you want to give back to the community, is just to show up and give hours, right? Exactly. That doesn't cost you anything other than your own time.
It really doesn't. And, you know, we have over almost 400 volunteers at Elder Help, and you'll ask them, you know, we thank them all the time, and they say, don't thank us. We get more out of volunteering and what we're doing than what we're giving out to our community and to the seniors we care for. So it's incredibly fulfilling. And we take all kinds of volunteers. So if it's time, time is great. If it's money, money is great. It can all go to good use.
I don't mean to disparage anybody who writes a check, because Lord knows we need the money. No. But I would think that the giving of your time is actually more valuable, don't you? Because a lot of people who are down on their luck, or they just want someone to talk to.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely. I always say, you know, why is that? The worst thing in prison is to go into isolation. Right. We deal with a lot of things that try to stave off isolation, and volunteering is a great way for people to stave off isolation as well.
But you still want the big checks.
We still want the big checks, and you know, we're very fortunate. San Diego is very generous of both their money and their time, so looking forward to having people participate today and tomorrow.
That's evidenced just by what's going on in Maui and the boatloads of stuff that we're sending that way. Yeah. All right, so tell people where they can find more about today and tomorrow. Where do they go on the web?
So today is sandiegogives.org, and tomorrow is uwsd.org. That's United Way San Diego, uwsd.org.
I think one of the cool things is you get to meet like-minded people, right? I mean, you know, people that want to give back, there's some camaraderie in that, is there not?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And there's a lot of choices on the site that Nancy mentioned. If you can go on, you can search by a cause that's close to your heart, you can search by distance, and you can easily find a good match for your time.
All right, well, ladies, thank you for getting up so early and sharing. I hope, is there a record we're trying to set?
Well, we certainly are trying to reach $1 million in giving, and we already have over 300 volunteers that will scatter throughout the county for volunteer service tomorrow.
All right. Well, congratulations on that. I'm going to send it back to our esteemed colleague. I hope you come back to tell us about how successful those 48 hours were.
Absolutely.